Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today we're in Carlisle, Pennsylvania at the Carlisle events. And with that, it's the Chrysler National, and we've got a great Plymouth here for you today. I'm with Danette.
Hi, Lou.
Nice to see you. And Leroy
Walter.
And with that, we have Leroy. What kind of car did you bring here today?
Well, Lou, we got a 1956 Plymouth Fury, a real rare piece.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the first Fury.
Yes, the first Fury made. Halfway through the production year, they shut down the Belvedere and started the first Fury.
So when did you originally purchase this car?
Back in 1996.
So it's a member of the family.
Yes, yep.
Yep.
Danette, what's it feel like? Now, do you drive it or you ride in it?
I usually ride in it, and I have to tell you, Lou, I'm a girl, but I'm a car guy. Love riding in the car. We go cruising, and it's a wonderful time. All girls need to do that with their guy.
What is your reaction when you're driving in this car? He's obviously driving. What are you seeing?
Oh, I'm seeing back in the 50s and 60s when it used to be the way it used to be. The cruising, the music, it's all there. It all comes back to you, and that's what makes you feel so good.
How long you guys been married?
41 years.
Amen. All right. Can I take Leroy and we can walk around the car?
Absolutely.
All right, Leroy, come right with me. We're going to take a look at your car. So let's do that. Let's walk towards the front and let's take a look. I want to get the side right now first, only because I see that we don't have traffic, and I want to be showing that. This car, let's keep moving back, screams the 1950s. I'm going to go right where you're at. There we go. Let people take that in. What's the color on this?
It's an eggshell white, Lou.
Eggshell white. I love. That's not turned metal. What is that actually?
That's anodized gold.
Anodized gold. And it's got that kind of rocket look to it. Speaking of the rocket hood ornament that the sun is just beaming on right now. And as we come back here and take a look at the front. And that looks absolutely great. Is this V for the V8 or we're not sure?
V8.
They were
What kind of horsepower does this pump out?
240 horsepower.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot of horsepower.
Yeah, it was a special racing engine back then.
Okay, just because we've got other traffic, let's do this. We're going to move it back into position.
Okay.
Let me take a shot of the back before we move it back. But go ahead. We'll actually get in and start it so we can keep traffic moving here. We don't want to slow down Carlisle. Give it a rev, please. We'll shut that down for the moment. Usually I would get to that at the end, but
Okay.
that was pretty sweet, right?
Thank you.
Let's open up the trunk compartment if we can. So we've got a little bit of treats in the trunk. 300 cubic inches.
Yeah, 303. That was only built for this car only, never no other vehicle.
And I wanted to show people this is what the car originally looked like.
Yes, that was my $50 car I actually bought for somebody else.
Don Garlett drove this car.
No, he signed it at Fort Washington Expo Center. I met him in a car show.
And what is this?
That's a rear defroster. Rear-winded defroster.
That must have been an incredible option at that
Yeah,
time.
it was a rare piece. Yeah, rare piece.
So this car's all back to original.
All original car, yep.
And it looks great, Leroy. Just looks
Thank you, Luke.
I just want to feature some of those. We can shut that now. I want to feature that tail fin. How does it feel driving a car with fins?
Oh, great. Fins were the start of everything back then. Everybody wanted the fins.
There you go. And I like even on the Fury, it has like a little checkerboard kind of race feel to it. These hubcaps are spectacular. They flow so well with the car.
Yeah, they're gold anodized.
As well.
Yep.
May we get inside?
Sure. Or
And the handle, I want to show that. Opens that way. And look at it, let me have it. Yeah, just so we don't hit the other car. I'm just curious, how long was the restoration? Because this is magnificent.
9-year restoration. Every nut, every bolt, frame off restoration. No
9
words.
years.
9 years, yep. They didn't use the words close enough.
Wow. Talk about a labor of love. What were some of the tougher pieces on this one? Or was everything tough on
Everything
this one?
was tough. Every part's a needle in a haystack. They hardly reproduced anything for the car. Maybe some sheet metal. Never reproduced the anodized gold, the hubcaps. Everything's a needle in a haystack.
I'm going to step on this side for just a moment. I want to get with that. I'm going to have you grab that door again. Look at this grate. Tell me about that quilt.
That quilt was made for my wife and I's 25th wedding anniversary.
It still looks brand new.
Yeah, it's breathtaking. When I first put it in the car, it was like something out of a movie. I just loved it.
It looks like it's supposed to fit.
Yeah, the colors, everything is perfect.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Even the little sculpting there, and the nice curvature in the back window as it swoops down into the almighty tail fins. Breathtaking.
Thank you.
Even the seats, I love how, and I hope the camera's getting that, there's little like metal flake.
Yeah, gold lace.
Gold lace. We have a push button ignition. Or not, sorry, not ignition, push button transmission. That's what I was trying to say.
That was the Power Flight when it first came out. A great transmission even to this day. Factory tack, which was extremely rare.
And the tack, this is interesting, the tack is right up front.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. When
Oh,
they
I'm
built,
sorry, the tack's over here. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When they built the Fury, they moved the ignition switch, as you can see, moved the defroster switch over to the other side, put the hole in the dash, and put the factory tack right in there.
Wow. What a nice interior. Is there a speaker behind that word, Plymouth?
Yes, there is.
Okay. And then this is a glove box.
Yes.
Got it. What is this pull handle here?
That's for your outside vent.
Outside vent. Got it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look under the hood, shall we?
Sure.
Let me show people. Go ahead, Shug. Let me show people that. That's great. This is the vent right here
Yeah, that's the vent.
pulls?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I can open it up, and if you want me to.
Okay, let me have it. Hold that for just a moment. Okay, I'm going to stick my head under here. Wow, this is just spectacular. Front, move back right there. Sun's hitting it just right. Okay, now although we've obviously heard it and heard it start, let me just show it start from here. I'll hold that, let you start it. We had to move out of the way because cars are coming down the aisle. Here, hold this hood for one moment. Got it? Yep. Okay. So now, what is this off the alternator? Is that power steering, or what's that?
That's the power steering off the factory generator.
generator.
You want a great design. You can turn the power steering with your finger.
So that works.
Yeah,
We got a single master cylinder.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so that's your braking. This is actually power steering. That must have been an option.
Yeah, power steering is an option. Same with power brakes. It just didn't have the power brakes on it.
And it sounds great. All right, let's. We're going to shut the hood, please. Thank you. You can shut it off for just a moment. Come on back over, Walter, with Danette here. Or excuse me, Leroy Walters. There we go. Leroy, Danette, great car. What a wonderful piece of history that you're sharing with us today. What's, I'm just curious, what do young people say when they see this car?
Well, they absolutely love it. You know, it's unique. They've never seen one before.
Tell them about the Fast and Furious.
Well, I got a specialty license plate in the back which says Furious, so it brings up a few questions. And I show some of these young kids with the Fast and Furious cars that actually they didn't start it. This Fury did in 1956. I showed them a Hot Ride magazine that says Fast Furious, and their eyes open up real big. So.
There you go.
Yep.
That's a great way. That's a great way to bring the youth into the marketplace here for cars of the 50s. Guys, great car. Thanks for coming out. If people like what they see, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
You're welcome.
Lou.
Thank you.